But alright, guys, this pretty much wraps up this episode. I just wanted to make a short episode this month. Everybody have a safe holidays. I'm actually another reason why this episode's so short this month. I'm actually in the middle of getting ready for playoffs this season. A lot of people know that I'm down here in South Georgia this year, coaching a high school team. We're doing great so far. We went 6-4 in the regular season, so we're getting ready for our playoff game against. We're getting ready for our playoff game right now. We're trying to see how it plays out this upcoming Friday. We'll know who it is by this Friday night because we're waiting between two teams. Until then, we're just preparing and getting ready to rock and roll. And also, quick shout out, guys. We also have me and Kyle of the Random Hour, we launched a new podcast called Popcorn Buckets. That's where we review, just any movie that we can think of. We give our quick little thoughts on it. We just dropped the Conjuring for Halloween month. We decided to review, The Conjuring and Conjuring 2 for Halloween for a little spook. But hey, we got other movies like those are our latest two episodes. Our first episode was actually He-Man: The Power of Grayskull, the documentary on Netflix. So if you're a big He-Man fan, I definitely recommend you check that out. And stuff like that. Again, I'll have the links in the description for you guys. I'll have links in the description of this episode for you guys to click on that link and just check it out. Again, you can check out. Again, the name of the podcast is Popcorn Buckets. You can check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere else, just like you can on this podcast. And again, everybody have a good holidays, and we'll see you for the next episode.
Hi. It worked. All right.
So are you ready to talk about Quidditch, Devin?
Not this week, no.
Next month?
Next month. You hear it here. Quidditch episode next month. Which isn't Harry Potter's birthday in February?
I think it's June.
Oof.
It's July 31st, 1980.
He was born in 1980?
Yep.
Holy cow.
Ron Weasley is March 1st, 1980.
Holy cow. I didn't think they were that old.
Hermione Granger's September 19th, 1979.
Oof. That's big. Oof. They're a lot older than I thought.
Yep.
So that means, let's see, they go to Hogwarts when they were 12, right? 12 or 13?
I don't know. Daniel Radcliffe's birthday is July 23rd, 1989.
All right, that doesn't make me feel as bad. But all right, Kyle, are you ready to begin?
Rupert Grint is August 24th, 1988.
Who's that?
The guy that plays Ron Weasley.
Oh, okay.
Emma Watson's April 15th, 1990.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So
Tom Felton's birthday is September 22nd, 1987.
Wow. They were born in the 90s to late 80s. That's crazy.
Alec Rickman was born February 21st, 1946.
Oh.
Was this helpful?
I think it was helpful for the listeners, especially if they're Harry Potter fans.
I mean, Bonnie Wright was born February 17, 1991.
Oh, wow. But all right, Kyle, are you ready to begin?
Well, I mean, if you insist.
So our first topic of the evening, and this one literally happened on the 10th. I remember, we were talking about finalizing everything on the 10th, just in case something major happens. And sure enough, something major happened in the football pro world.
Was it Penguins?
No, if Penguins start playing football, that'd be impressive.
Listen, we're not here to judge.
Look, if you can find videos of Penguins playing football, please send it to me.
Listen, do you really want to make this bet twice in an hour?
No.
Listen, this man off camera goes, if you can find anything about Quidditch, we'll talk about it. And I just, this man, how many, like, and then, you know, telling him to suck it.
Suck it.
You found it, and then the second one. Episode next month.
Yep. There you go.
Where you get everybody. We're
finally doing it.
We're gonna have to quit after this because this is gonna be our magnum opus.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be our peak. We're gonna peak after that. That's our peak.
We're gonna peak. It's the peak. So we're just gonna ride the peak.
Quidditch is our peak.
Shoot, I know. Watch. That's gonna trend everywhere, and that's when we just have views. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going down this road. What's other games do they play in Harry Potter? We're gonna go down that road.
Weirdly enough, that's like one of the main ones. We can also do another episode about the game in the universe.
Which game is that?
Quidditch.
Oh, dum. I thought there was another popular game in that universe.
I think that may just be it. It's been a minute since I read the books, but I think that may be the main one if there is any. I thought it was weird that this was the main focus of the sport. There wasn't like any other sports at the school.
Yeah, for real. I've always thought that too, but that's besides the point. Let's get focusing. We'll talk about it next month. We'll dive into the whole.
So, Devin, what's going on with the Broncos?
So, tragic news. Former Denver Bronco wide receiver Demaryius Thomas has passed away. According to police, indicates that Thomas's death might have been resulted from medical issues. It resulted from medical issues, and one of his cousins, his first cousins, who he grew up with, said that they were close, like siblings, and he told the press that the family believes that it was medical issues or seizures. And as I kept reading the report, it was crazy because that says cousin, they had literally talked the day before, and he thinks that he might have had a seizure while he got out of the shower. Because they said that they found him, when they had came and found him, it said it looked like he had just hopped out of the shower and he collapsed. So sad day for the Bronco organization.
Yep. But Brian Kelly, the new LSU head football coach, has been making new fashion statement of purple and going around town with a fake account. This was one of the many coaching changes.
My bad. Accents, my bad. Which I'm going to tell you more about that story too. I'm sorry.
Okay. And many of the coaching changes this close with postseason coming up. The new contract is $9.5 million with extra money if the coach Kelly can bring home a national title. That
is true. So let me tell you, I was trying to find the video, and I wanted you to. I was going to send you the video with this to let you play it, but let me just tell you how bad it was. So this happened earlier in the week, bro. Literally.
Wait, did he use like a fake Cajun accent?
Yes. You know what video I'm talking about?
No, I just figured that's what he did.
That's exactly what it was bad, and I was gonna post the link to let you watch it live to hear your reaction, but one, it's way too long, and I don't know if people can pick it up, and I didn't want it to be silent for too long. Dude, it was bad. Like, so let me backtrack before we get to this event. One, he was at the Notre Dame's head coach for many numbers of years, right? And behind the scenes, he was making deals with their teams because in public, he was like, oh, I'm not leaving Notre Dame. But in public, he was like, hey, I want to leave. I'm going to take a school that can give me big money. And LSU was like, yeah, we'll take you. And he said, bet. And he literally hopped on a plane and was leaving. But somehow, before he left, it leaked on social media that he was leaving because he literally packed up all his bags and was hopping in a plane. As soon as he hopped on the plane, it leaked on social media that he was going to LSU. Like he already signed all his, his contract and all that. He was literally sneaking away from Notre Dame.
Yep.
And it was just crazy. And like you can tell because Coach O, the former LSU football coach, he's actually leaving, not because he got fired or anything, but he said that he didn't want to renew it. He felt like he'd done his job here. He wanted to step away, which is fine. The coaching world, you think you've reached that goal of something, and then you just walk away from it.
Yeah.
But the video was bad. So when Brian Kelly came into the meeting room with the players, dude, they were all just, he's doing like the hurrah, hurrah speech, and they're all just looking at him like, bruh. I'm like, that whole mood of not my head coach kind of move.
Yeah, like you did that a lot.
Exactly. He's just looking there like, bruh. But then other than that, dude, it was bad. So he went to a basketball game, and he's like, oh, me and my family are excited to be here. Y'all, and, like he started doing the stereotypical Baton Rouge accent. I said, stop, don't hurt yourself. It's about to be interesting next football season.
It's gonna be something.
It's already something.
So, you're a Georgia fan, right, Devin?
Man, let me tell you about the game that broke my heart. That truly, truly broke my heart. And that is the Georgia.
Game of 87.
What?
The game of 87.
No, it wasn't a game of 87.
Did they win the game of 87, Devin?
Nope. And let me tell you, the Georgia-Alabama game, how it broke my heart and how I just saw it. I just thought, Georgia's undefeated. Defensively, we've had a perfect season defensively. Offensively, some minor things here and there, but still good performance, totally. But no, God forbid you go against Alabama. It's in the crapper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But here, let me just give you guys some quick stats. I'm going to give you some quick stats, and I want you to think how the game went. All right, you ready?
Hold up. I'm looking up their stats for 1987.
Oh, the national championship team?
No, Georgia.
Yeah,
they did pretty good. They won against Virginia, Oregon State, lost against Clemson, 20-21. South Carolina, they won 13-6. Ole Miss, 31-14. They won. LSU, they lost 23-26. Vanderbilt, they played and they won 52-24. Kentucky, they played and won 17-14. Florida, they won 23-10. Auburn, they lost 11-27. Georgia Tech, they won 30-16. And Arkansas, they won 20-17. So they're a pretty solid team during 87.
Just the year 87.
Yeah, their year record was 9-3.
Wow.
4-2 in the SEC.
Oh.
Head coach is Vince Doyley. Home stadium, Stanford Stadium. Coaches number 14. AP number 13. Yep. Win 20-17 versus Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl championship. So, I mean.
Good for Georgia.
Yep.
But they couldn't have played like this team, bro. Total yards for this game. Ready? I'm just going to give a rundown of the stats.
Okay.
Total yards, Georgia, 449. Bama, 536. Total passing yards.
That's pretty close so far.
Yeah. Passing yards. Georgia, 340. Bama, 421. which, a little bit of a landslide, but close. Rushing yards were extremely close, with Georgia 109 and Alabama 115. So both teams, in which they're in this game, were primarily passive, but when it came to the run game, they were crucial.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then yards per play was pretty close. Every time Georgia on a play, they would get 5.8 yards. Bama would get 7.7. So it's pretty close. On a first downs, Georgia beat them because they would automatically get first down on plays. With Georgia with 30, Bama 25. Now on third down is really, third down is such an effective down in football. Okay, and Georgia was 3 for 12, which means they only converted on three out of 12 third downs, which is crappy. Okay, you got to convert on third down to win games. Where Bama was at 50%, being 7-14. In fact, there was times where Georgia went for it on fourth down, and they were 4 times, and they only were successful 2 times. Every other time, they turn over on down. With that being said, the totals plays was Georgia 78, Alabama 70. Bama even punted it more than Georgia, with Bama at 5 and Georgia at 4. And then penalty yards, there were 6 penalties on Georgia with a total of 45 yards. Bama even had more penalties with 7 at 85 yards, no fumble losses. And Georgia, this really was what killed Georgia, was the 2 interceptions. That's what killed Georgia offensively, especially near the end, because they were in that crucial time spot. Once he threw that one pick, it was over. But time of possession, 34-13 Georgia, Bama 25-47. So, yeah, a game that just straight up broke my heart.
Yep. So Devin, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of dozed off there for a little bit. But the college playoff is coming up soon. Here's the top team. The top teams are Alabama, Michigan, Cincinnati, and Georgia. ESPN predicts Georgia and Michigan both winning it at 99%, Cincinnati at 96%, and Alabama at 43%. But that's not all, Devin. Let's see. I pulled up the SEC East Conference and West Conference. I thought you may want me to run through that.
I mean, go ahead. You already pulled it up.
Did you not want me to do that?
No, because the SEC championship's already over.
Okay, well, I was going to give the standings.
Go ahead. You got it pulled up.
So conference, Georgia's 8-0, overall 12-1. Kentucky, 5-3 in conference, overall 9-3.
Hey, there we go.
Tennessee 4-4 in conference, overall 7-5. Missouri 3-5, overall 6-6.
There you
South
go.
Carolina Gamecocks, 3-5 total or conference. Sorry, 6-6 overall. Florida 2-6 overall, 6-6. Did I say 6-6 twice?
No.
Okay, good. Vanderbilt 0-8 overall, 2-10. SEC West, Alabama 7-1 conference, overall 12-1. Mississippi 6-2 in conference, overall 10-2. Arkansas 4-4 in conference, overall 8-4. Texas A&M 4-4 in conference, 8-4 overall. MS State 4-4 conference, 7-5 overall. Auburn 3-5 conference, 6-6 overall. LSU 3-5 in conference, overall 6-6.
All right. And that was your SEC standings for the year, with Bama taking it all and breaking my heart. And you know what? What's funny? When we were recording yesterday, I was wearing my Georgia jersey.
I can believe that. Do I need to cover the NFL?
No, I'm gonna talk about Detroit Lions. Everybody, they finally broke their losing streak of the year, Kyle. If you didn't know this, Detroit did not win a game all year or all season. Can you believe that?
I mean, if they had coaches like, never mind.
No, say it.
They had coaches like our school does. I can believe it.
Ouch. That
That's not fair. That's an unfair jab. Our coaches are good. It's the players.
that's an ouch. But no, dude, check
Hey,
this
I'm
out.
wrong.
You're not. Anyway, so check this out. So Detroit, before they even, dude, and I didn't know you could do this in the NFL, but you can actually tie in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the pro leagues rules of overtime. It's like you gotta try to score within like 5 or 10 minutes, and that somehow happened. So Detroit ended up tying. So they were like 0-8-1, and right now they stand with this victory over the Minnesota Vikings. They barely beat Minnesota by 2. It was final score was 27-29, Detroit winning it. So their overall record was 1-10-1. And let me tell you, that's harsh.
Yep.
It's even worse than the Falcons. If you're worse than the Falcons,
Dude,
you
I'm
can't go
looking at
over.
them right now, and their win streak is 5, and their loss streak is 7.
Oof.
The Saints are the same way.
Really, the Saints.
The Saints and the Panthers are the same way,
Sheesh.
and that's just in the NFC South.
Sheesh.
Buccaneers though have a winning streak of 9 versus 3 losses.
Sheesh.
Oh man, I just saw the lines.
I told you it was bad.
Yeah, it's like 1-10.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not been their year.
Yeah, I can see that, my guy. You want me to go ahead and read off some others?
No, it'll just take forever.
I can do it pretty quick.
All right, go ahead. You're quicker than me.
The Seahawks and the Bears both have 4-8. Let's see. Vikings 6 wins, 7 losses. Packers 9 wins, 3 losses. 49ers 6-6. Rams 8-4. Cardinals 10-2. Giants 4-8. Eagles 6-7. Washington 6-6. Cowboys 8-4.
Sheesh.
And we didn't even cover the American.
Lord, doesn't matter. Brady rules them. Oh wait, Brady's not in the AFC anymore.
Wait a minute. What was Hold on a second. Oh man, this is worse. This is so much worse, Devin.
It's so much worse.
Yeah, here, let me give you a quick rundown. Let's start with high numbers, okay? Patriots 9-4, Bills 7-5, Chiefs 8-4. I'm just going off the high one so far, just so you get an idea. Ravens 8-4, Bengals 7-5, Titans 8-4, Colts 7-6. Okay, now we're gonna start getting low. Okay,
Oh boy,
we're dropping it low. Dolphins 6-7, Broncos 6-6, Raiders 6-6, Steelers 6-6, Browns 6-6. Now we're gonna get even lower. Okay.
All right.
There's 3 more teams. Okay. Jets 3-9, Texans 2-10, Jaguars 2-10.
Jesus. Dude, Jaguars. Dude, the Jaguars this season have been a total poop show because like Urban Meyer's the head coach has been in so much controversy, and then like Trevor Lawrence, the big time quarterback from Clemson, has been like so fed up with everything. I'm like, sheesh.
Yep. But Devin, back on the college football, Crimson Tide quarterback Bryce Young won a Maxwell Award for top college football player. Young beat out Pitt quarterback Kenny Pickett and Michigan State running back Kenneth Walker III for the award. Young was also the winner of the Davy O'Brien Award, given to nation's best quarterback, beating out Pickett and Ohio State's C.J. Stroud. That sounds about right. In 13 games, Young posted 4,322 passing yards, 43 touchdowns, and just 4 interceptions with a 68% completion percentage, leading Alabama to a 12-1 record and the number 1 ranking in the college football playoff.
Right. And, it's surprising that, back to our predictions from earlier, it's surprising that ESPN's predicting Alabama to be so low, even though they have the tools to win it.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? We'll see. That's like Georgia plays Michigan December 31st. So that's what I'll be doing on New Year's. But hey, Kyle, let's talk about a part of college football that doesn't get enough credit. And that's
the NHL.
We'll get to that. I was going to say Division II college football.
I was hoping when you asked about football, me saying hockey would throw you for a loop for a minute there.
We're going to talk about hockey. No hockey at all.
You're going to take that out of the script now. No hockey for you.
No hockey for you. You've lost your hockey privileges. I know it's the highlight of your show, but no more. They're gone.
Are you talking about D2?
Yeah, Division II, which this game apparently happened yesterday. Our very own local team, Valdosta State, beat the Colorado School of Miners 34-31 in the semi game yesterday, and they are going to the Division II football championship against Fair State, who beat Shepherd 55-7, and that game will be at 9 p.m.
You know who else lost against? Hold on. Because we played Valdosta State yesterday in basketball.
Really?
Yep. Let me go check to see what the score was.
All right, check the score real fast.
See. Yeah, we played them in basketball yesterday.
Oh yeah, how'd they do? Wait, is it already conference play already?
Yep.
Really?
So Shorter lost 70-85 for men against Valdosta. Let's see. And then let me go check on the girls' team.
All right.
Just loading. Oh no, they lost as well. With Valdosta at 88.
Yep.
And they had 40. Not so hot.
Indeed. I'm trying to find Fair. Oh Lord, I'm just looking at Fair State, how they did. Fair State, who Valdosta State's playing. I just want to see how they did.
Mm-hmm.
And good luck to Valdosta State.
They're a pretty good team.
Yep, I'm gonna just say that.
What's their record looking at so far?
The record. Hold on, can I go to the school's website with these links? Hold up. Let me see if I can click.
If you can, we got plenty of football coverage so far.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and do the NHL recap while I work on this.
Okay. The NHL standing for the Atlantic Division, we got Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs 19-8 so far. Panthers 18-4 so far. Lightning 17-6 so far. Bruins 14-8. Red Wings 13-12. Sabres 8-15. Senators 8-16. Canadiens 6-20. Metropolitan Division, the Capitals 17-5. Hurricanes 19-6. Rangers 18-5. Penguins 14-8. Yeah, I already said Rangers. Blue Jackets 14-11. Oh crap! What just happened? There it is. Devils 10-11, Flyers 10-12, Islanders 7-11. Going over to the Western Conference in the Central Division, we have 19-7 for the Wild, Blues 15-8, Predators 16-10, Avalanche 15-7, Jets 13-9, Stars 13-10, Blackhawks 10-15, Coyotes 5-20. In the Pacific Division, Flames 15-7, Ducks 15-9, Oilers 16-10, Sharks 15-12, Golden Knights 15-11, Kings 12-10, Canucks 11-15, and Krakens 9-15. Oh, Devin,
Yep.
what'd you think of that?
Dude, NHL. What a great time to be alive in the NHL. Which I was trying to find some NHL articles, but I think we do have one more piece of thing on the NHL, but later on. However, I looked up Fres State. Kyle, do you want to take a guess?
9-1.
13-0. They've been undefeated all year, and they've been stomping people.
Well, I mean, good luck to Valdosta then.
I mean, Valdosta's was stomping people in our conference too. The worst game. The one team that did extremely bad that Fresno State did extremely well on was 67-25 against Northwood.
Yeah.
But the rest of these are bad. I mean, the only closest one was Grand Valley State. They won by a touchdown. Replayed Grand Valley in the finals, or their last game of the season. No, they played Grand Valley in the playoffs, where they just stomped them again, 54-20. So I mean, good luck to Valdosta. They're gonna need it.
And we always need it.
Lord, ain't that the truth?
Devin, what's happening? Last bracket.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut this segment short because I was hoping the championship game wasn't until later in the week, but it was last night with New York City FC being your your 2021 Audi MLS Cup winners. They played the Portland Trailblazers last night, won in a shootout 4-2. Congratulations to New York City on winning a title.
Do you want me to take number 11 for you, and you just take 12 and 13?
12 and 13?
Oh, never mind. We still got Magoo's. Never mind. You still get a break.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I said we had Magoo.
My eyes get that on accident.
You're good.
So Magoo's is a sports celebrated an 50th anniversary. Magoo's is a sports bar downtown Salem, who will be celebrating its 50th anniversary on December 11th. Obviously, this is coming out before or after this. But we thought we would still mention it. Also, guys,
Yeah.
Happy New Year, because this comes out in the first of the month.
Oh yeah. Happy New Year, yeah.
But it's celebrating a special happy hour from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And there will be a $25 prize for the oldest person there. Jim Estridge, the owner, is hoping that the patrons will wear the old Magoo merchandise and gear for another competition. Honestly, apparently this guy has a lot of Magoo merchandise, and he's got like one thing missing from his collection.
Magoo, like in the cartoon?
No, that's the name of the bar.
Oh.
It's a sports bar in downtown Salem, Devin.
See, my brain was like the old cartoon.
It's celebrating its 50th anniversary on December 11th.
Well, it's already passed, because, oops.
Well, it's still important news, because, I mean, that's a big celebration for a bar. Although the bar that George Washington had a party at for signing the Declaration of Independence is still standing, though.
Is it?
Yes, we've talked about this.
Oh yeah, we did. Over at the Random Hour. Check it out.
It's not out yet.
Oh, darn. Well, go check out Random Hour anyways.
Going on in Australia.
Well, retired Australian football player, Shepherd, and I'm going to
What?
butcher this one. Huh?
It's Steven.
Oh, Steven. Dude, I'm sorry. I've been playing way too much Mass Effect. So I'm like, Shepherd.
It's
Steven.
Shepherd
Laybutt. Okay, good. Woo. Shepherd Laybutt, who played for the Schooners, the Australian national football team, for 15 matches from 2000 2004.
Viewers, it's Socceroos.
Socceroos. I like that name.
Myself into a wall.
I'm sorry. I should have gave you this one, but I was like, nah, he'll be doing the recap. So I was taking one for the team.
Okay.
Anyway, the Socceroos, the Australian national football team, for 15 matches from 2000 2004, until he had to retire to an injury to his Achilles that ended his football career. Whilst playing against Newcastle Jets in the A-League in 2008. After he retired, he came out as gay and his career spiraled. Then he met his partner, Michael, how do you say his last name? Literal, in 2010. Today, say his last name. Laybutt works at the rehab unit at St. Vincent's Private Hospital in Sydney. This is where he met Ian
Pavey,
thank you, who was on the transfer list for his failing kidneys. Laybutt donated his kidney to Pavey. It should be noted that most men who have sex with men are unable to donate blood due to the AIDS crisis and HIV. Huh. I thought we were past that old stigma.
Yes, a lot of medications are reduced to like almost undetectable amounts. But still, especially in America, there's a stigma, so still they won't take blood from people who have sex with men having sex with other men, because that stigma still sticks around, and that holds a lot of true in America because of the stigma. Even though we're well out of the AIDS crisis, a lot of improper sexual education doesn't always teach the right things, especially for people of the LGBTQIA plus variety. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of teaching of abstinence. If you want to hear more about stuff like that, you should go check out the Random Hour episode, Lizard People and Sex Talks.
We did do that.
Yep.
I thought that was the episode with the exploding genital candles.
That was a different episode.
I thought that was that same episode. Maybe we started talking about it and we...
No, we were talking about Gwyneth Paltrow's exploding genital candles.
God, you can't make that up. I wish we were making that up.
All right, Devin, are you ready for more Commonwealth?
Yep.
So the Commonwealth Games consider boycotting countries that persecute LGBTQIA plus people. Katie Sadler, chief executive of the Commonwealth Games Federation of CGF, claimed she would like to boycott having and hosting in places in which discriminatory LGBTQIA plus laws are in place. Tom Daley also spoke out about this in 2018 after winning gold.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't blame them.
Well, we talked about this before with some of the soccer teams in France.
Right.
Well, where they didn't want to do matches where LGBTQIA plus members would be persecuted or could be imprisoned going there for a match.
Right.
I forget which episode it was, though.
I do too. But we did talk about it. I think we went in depth with Florida. If it's that 4-hour episode, good luck trying to find it.
No, that's the one where I kept talking about I wanted waffles or something.
Oh.
I slipped into an accident and I can't stop it now. I sound like the auto-generated voice of Rocket Raccoon on TikTok.
God, I hate that trend so much.
Is that not what I sound like right now?
Yeah, you do.
I can't control it, Devin.
Moving on. And this is some good news. Tampa Bay Lightning, Milwaukee Bucks, Chicago Sky, and the Atlanta Braves were all up for the team of the year. As two people from Georgia, we are pleased as to punch to say we're pleased as punch to say that Atlanta Braves have won team of the year in 2021. Woo! Kyle, we won team of the year.
We didn't win team of the year. The Braves did.
Shh. Hop on the bandwagon. Hop on the bandwagon.
This is how you get shot in Atlanta.
That's why I don't go to Atlanta.
That's where I grew up.
Shoot. I stay out of Atlanta. That's like I was having a conversation with who was I having a conversation with?
Your mom?
No, so one of the guys that I worked with, we were just talking about Atlanta traffic the other
It's
day.
the worst.
Huh?
It's the worst.
Yeah, they're talking about how aggressive people get in Atlanta.
Yeah, they'll cut you off for no reason. Across
God,
5 lanes of traffic just for the fun of it.
God, are you kidding me? When I was going
A
home,
young warthog.
like a young warthog. When I was trying to go home one day, so I can avoid Atlanta traffic, but I messed up. So I had to cut through Woodstock and all that. Dude, I was pulling up to a stop sign. All of a sudden I hear vroom, and somebody in a Camaro cut me off as I was pulling up to a stop sign.
That sounds about right.
Can't stand Atlanta traffic, man. It's just I hope it's just a nightmare.
So is there a reason I got 2 points back to back?
Is there a reason why you got Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Here, do 15. I'll do 14.
The reason I asked is because I was wondering if you just wanted to get the wrestling one.
Oh yeah, that's right, I did. Because I wanted to make a statement.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start off, and if I need you to take over for 15, I'll let you know.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Amazon is looking to take away the Manning cast away from the ESPN as part of the push into live sports and Amazon Prime Video. They are eyeing Peyton and Eli Manning for Thursday night football media cast when Omaha Productions' 3-year deal is up for ESPN. Peyton's current deal with Walt Disney Corporation and the Mannings are contracted to call 10 alternative Monday Night Football telecasts each season from 2021 to 2023. Amazon is also looking to do more in the wake of sports as they work to potentially having a full-time lineup. They have discussed with Sony Television Company, who have created hits such as Good Morning Football and Men in Blazers.
Dude, have you watched Good Morning Football? It's so good.
All right, Devin. I see $75.
No, bro.
I bet
Yeah.
you I can find a clip on the random hour saying otherwise.
Oh crap, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's bet and double our money.
It's funny you should mention that. So sports betting may be approved in an upcoming bill in Ohio. The bill is expected to help boost the economy, air quotes, especially with the sports betting industry being a massive industry with $27 billion legally wagered by Americans in the first 7 months of 2021. Pennsylvania collected over $10 million in tax revenue because of this. $15 million are expected to wager a total of at least $12 billion on the NFL in 2021. Currently, 30 states are betting illegal following the 28th Supreme Court ruling. DraftKings is expected to become the nation's biggest sports book as more states legalize sports betting. In November, their third quarter revenue increased from 60% a year to 213 million.
Oh, wow.
So
All
Devin,
right.
you want to do that wrestling one you wanted to do so bad?
Yeah, I'll do it. And I just want to say, and this is crazy, I always feel like, because I am a pro wrestling fan, but I always feel like, the rest of the world, as a society or as a culture or the world, we move a step forward. Then like the pro wrestling community is like a step back. You know what I mean?
I do not understand what you're saying.
All right. Let me just read this article and then I'll explain more. Pro wrestler Anthony Brown posted a photo of him kissing his YouTube boyfriend Michael Pinevo in front of protesters holding homophobic signs and pro-Trump signs. Brown has received a lot of support from others in the athletic community for posting his photo on Instagram. Recently, Brown has gone to Twitter about a crowd heckling, shouting homophobic slurs during an 8-man tag match. Ooh, brutal. During an 8-man tag match, he claimed, "This is why I posted that photo the other day. Stuff like this unfortunately still exists. Not afraid. I'll just keep fighting against stuff like this until the day that I die." AEW fans are railing for Brown against this homophobic abuse. And that's what I mean. Like, that's an example. In the wrestling community, it's like they stick to older ways. You know what I mean?
Well, they're people rallying for Bowen.
Oh, well, that's like, well, that's like,
fans are railing for Bowen against the homophobic abuse.
yeah, no, but I was saying like when he was in that, but when he was doing that match or whatever, it was stuff like that. Like he heard slurs, and I'm like, Lord.
Yeah, apparently it's a very problem.
Oh, really? There's a video?
Yes.
Oh, I'll have to look the video up. I'll have to watch the video.
Well, didn't you write the article that you just read?
No, you did.
Kind of pulling back the man behind the curtain, aren't we?
Oops.
You're telling the audience you have no idea what you're reading.
Maybe.
That's funny because I wrote over the script beforehand.
I did last night.
Yeah, because you were putting the script together, my part and your part.
What's with the accent?
I don't know. I've already told you. It's stuck right now. It's going to take me a minute to get unstuck. But I sound like Rocket the Raccoon voice thing from TikTok, sort of.
All right, Lee. Read the last point so we can wrap this up.
Oh, I will in a minute. But I need to explain. So with my ADHD, I'll get into like an accent to help me read better. And sometimes it gets stuck. Most of the time on More Sports, I go into this weird 1930s announcer guy. This is the first time we've done a weird Rocket Raccoon one. All right, Devin, you ready to hear about EA Sports or Real Sports?
Let's go, Real Sports, baby.
EA Sports is making women's team available for the first time in NHL series starting in early 2022. International Women's World Championship will be added to NHL 22, making Team USA and Hockey Canada stars among other players.
Let's go. EA also announced they are planning to release for a rebooted NCAA football video game during the summer of 2023, baby. Let's bring back the NCAA football. Dude, that game was hype. 2014's game was hype. Except I hated the recruiting tool in that one. It was terrible.
Well, 2014 wasn't a good year for me either.
Well, dude, it was so dumb because, like, to recruit kids, you had to fill up a bar. If you were their top team, you had to put your recruiting points into your team's bar. It was
Didn't
dumb.
you do it the old-fashioned way with a big white van and a bucket of candy?
Dude, when the University of Tennessee pulled up to come talk to one of our kids, they did pull up in a white van.
That was a joke. I wasn't expecting this.
Dude, it happened, bro. Because even the head coach at Tennessee, he said he's like, Coach, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And he's like, we do these visits. I always get a different car, and you never know what you're gonna get every time you get off the planes.
Please tell me he had a bucket of candy with him.
He didn't. He did not. If he
Have
did,
any candy with Did he have any candy with him at all?
I mean, he probably had some in his pocket. I don't know. I didn't like go into the man's pockets. I just looked at him. I said, "Oh, that's y'all coming out, dude." They pulled up. They pulled up in front of our gate because, well, here's another thing. They're also working on. We're getting a whole new practice facility. They're both turf now and all that. So they're breaking ground on that. So we're like, oh, okay, maybe it's construction guys coming early? Question mark? Nope. University of Tennessee's head coach and the recruiting coordinator / D-line coach.
Shorter got a new turf a while back.
They did?
Yep.
What happened to it?
And they just replaced it.
Oh.
We also replaced the gym floor, so it's got a new paint job.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I seen you shared it and Morrison shared it and everybody shared it.
Well, dang, Devin, I mean, you don't think my post was special, you just could have said so.
Right, everybody at Shorter shared it, except me. I didn't share it. I said,
You weren't at Shorter. You were in Tifton, Georgia, helping underprivileged blind kids play football.
First of all, how can you pull that off?
It's not hard. That's kind of ableist of you.
I want to know how you could pull that off. Basketball, I get. Soccer, I get.
That's kind of ableist of you, man. Oh,
But-
look, you broke me out of it.
But I don't know. But that's pretty much all the talking points we had for today. Guys, remember, there's the random
4th
house.
of November. Remember the 5th of November.
Yeah. So remember, guys, you guys can catch us on the random hour. That post is the first Sunday of every month. And our new podcast, Popcorn Blankets, where we review a movie every Sunday. And there's also the website. Kyle, if you want to describe the website.
Basically, it's linked to my podcast, The Random Hour. We got my Twitter there. We got my Instagram. We got Devin's Instagram, I think, linked to it. And I tried to link his Twitter as well. But mainly, you can watch me bully Devin on Twitter. I know we've got a lot of people going to the site for that.
Wait, can you track users?
No, but we got voting polls on what you think Kyle is. I don't know what's winning right now.
Oh.
We also got a YouTube channel now that Devin's working on. Episodes are going pretty slow, but such is the upload process of a video on the laptop. But we're doing our best. We're honestly trying. It may take a while for us to get everything up. But
Yep.
we're starting. But we started running.
Where you start a run. Links to that will be in the description below.
Yep, and if not, Devin forgot.
Yep.
And I blame him.
Yep.
Yep. And we're talking about Quidditch next week, baby, or next month, baby.
Yep. I'm going to talk about Quidditch. You hear it here. So listen, tell all your Harry Potter fan friends that we're going deep down the rabbit hole of Quidditch.
We have no idea what we're talking about, but we are going to try.
We're going down that rabbit hole.
I finally got him to do it, guys.
We're going to do it. Kyle, anyone?
He just so you guys know, before we record, he goes, listen, man, if you can find an article about Quidditch, we will cover it and do an entire episode on it. And I sent him like 8 articles and then another email that said, "Suck my nuts." I think I can say that here. I didn't cuss. And Devin laughed. He was like, "Fine, we'll do it. You got to make a script." And I was like, "No, we're partners. You do 50%, I do 50%." And here we are.
Boom.
I need to update the website though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it doesn't have the YouTube yet or popcorn buckets.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, all right, guys. Collins, anything else you want to say, or are you good?
We doing Quidditch, baby.
We're going down the rabbit hole quitter, guys. So, hey, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for the support. And happy holidays, everybody.
Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year.